We have Shri VV Lakshmi Narayana Garu with us. If Sir is ready, we would like for Sir to address the congregation now. And I would once again introduce VV Lakshmi Narayana Garu. He is the ex-IPS officer and is an active member of Lead India Foundation along with Acharyaji. He is known for his impactful speeches and has interacted with more than 30 lakh youth so far. I've already shared about the number of accolades Sir has received. And without much ado, I would request Sri VV Lakshmi Narayana Garu to kindly address our students, staff, and parents. Over to you, Sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Acharya Garu, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And thank you, Gopichand Garu, for the your thoughts on education and the kind words for me. I'm extremely grateful that a great inspirer like you is also part of today's function. And I mean, children definitely must have got a lot of inspiration by looking at you and also the words you have spoken. So in fact, what is education is one thing we need to discuss about. What is education? The best definition of education, what I always admire, is the definition given by Albert Einstein. What he said is, education is what remains with you when you forget what you have learned in school and college. That is what is the real education. So the type of concepts and also the type of behavior you pick up in school and also the type of values which you inculcate when you are in school, maybe through the teachers, and when you are at home through the parents. So these are the things which are going to make you as an individual. That is going to take you throughout your life. So the values you inculcate at home and also in the school are going to be very, very important. That's what Dr. Acharya is trying to do this in Lead India Bharat Ratna School, because he wants all of you to be Bharat Ratnas, because this school had the blessings of, or has the blessings of, Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Kalam. So just follow or just know about Dr. Kalam, that is enough for anybody. What an individual can achieve in life. Born in a small village, Rameshwaram, in a very poor family, he became the president of India, and also he is liked by one and all. Why? Not because he became the president of India, because of the qualities he has acquired from his school and from his parents also. If you read the book Wings of Fire, Dr. Kalam narrates many incidents of how his parents, his relatives, his teachers, both in school and college, have changed his thought process and also the values he picked up. So the life of Dr. Kalam is before us. So I request all the students to go through that, and also the parents. Mostly for the parents, I want to just tell, because as Mr. Gopichand said, now there is a competition, and the bottom line is how many marks you got or which grade you got. So these are the things that are being discussed by the parents. So I request all the parents, getting a grade or getting a marks is a secondary. The most important thing is how much your child is going to contribute for the well-being of the society, and what type of values he is picking up in home and also in the school is going to make a big difference. If you want to make India great, so just India cannot become great. It is the students who make India great. So such type of students we want to churn out from this institution and give it to the society. So that should be the one. I always say the children are not our children. These are the children given by God to us to take care and inculcate values in them and give them to the society. This is the responsibility which the God has given all of us. So when the child was given to you by the God, you told the God a big thank you. So the God is ready to tell thanks to you, provided you make your child the best child, or the child who is going to bring value to the nation, bring value to the society, and bring value to the home also. So this is the written gift which we all can give it to the God. So such an opportunity is given by God to all of us. So let us keep that. And I mean, the activities of the children I have just watched. So the conceptual learning is very, very important. Otherwise, this concept of rote learning is going on everywhere. But in Lead India, Bharat Ratna schools, Acharya Garu and all the faculty and the teachers are taking a lot of efforts to see that the children learn concepts. And the second thing which children always should have is the curiosity. So keep asking. Don't take anything for granted. Keep asking why, how, and like these questions. How this has happened? Why this has happened? If you start asking these questions, then you get a lot of interest in learning. So I'll just give you an example. You know J.J. Thomson. He's a great physicist who said electron is a particle. And he got Nobel Prize for it. After a few years, his son started questioning his father. How you could arrive at the conclusion that electron is a particle. So he started doing research. And finally, he came out with a theory that electron is a wave. So he also got a Nobel Prize. So this type of curiosity is very, very important if you want to establish new things. So never accept anything. Keep on asking questions and understand the things in your own way and try to improve upon. So this curiosity is one thing that keeps you alive and also keeps your interest alive. That curiosity is very important. Another thing Dr. Kalam said, he said, acquire knowledge. I mean, it is not just passing the examination. The purpose of education in a school is to acquire knowledge. So to acquire knowledge, Dr. Kalam has given a simple solution. He said 4 things are important to acquire knowledge. First thing is respect your parents. Second thing is respect your teachers. Third thing is read good books. Fourth one is make good friendships. So these are the things through which you can acquire knowledge. So by respecting parents, you get maximum knowledge from them. By respecting teachers, they impart you with a lot of knowledge. Then if you read books, they give you a lot of information and also you become knowledgeable. And the fourth one is make good friendships. This is very, very important in one's life. You may not be having so many friends, but you have few friends who are going to be the real friends of you and who are all not jealous of you, but who are all interested in the welfare of you and also who are interested in progress of you. So these are the simple 4 things Dr. Kalam said. So to acquire knowledge in your life. So acquire knowledge, acquire good habits, and always be curious, because curiosity is very important. You know Albert Einstein, after his death, many people thought his brain is different. So his brain was requested. A lab requested the relatives of Albert Einstein and the brain was removed. And pieces of brain was given to various laboratories to study whether Albert Einstein's brain was different from others. At the end of the research, what they found is Albert Einstein's brain is same as that of anybody else's brain. when Albert Einstein was alive, he said, my brain is similar to other brains, but only thing is I keep my curiosity always. So curiosity is very important. Creativity is very important. Innovation is very important. Imagination is very important. So somebody said, the only nation which can survive in the days to come is imagination. So always be imaginative. Keep looking at the nature. Nature also tells you a lot of things. So pick up things from the nature. You know, in Japan, they have bullet trains. Initially, they had fixed the engine of this bullet train like any other engines. So when this bullet train was passing through the tunnels, it was making a lot of noise and sound, which was unable to bear. Then the scientists and the engineers started searching what is the solution. Then they found that if the shape of the engine is like the beak of a kingfisher bird, then the problem is going to solve. Now you watch the bullet train engines, the engine is in the shape of a beak of a kingfisher. This is called biomimicking. So that means nature is going to teach us a lot. If you see an ant, it carries 20 times of its weight. So many things. If you see butterfly, butterfly teaches you a lot. Because if you want to come out with flying colors, you have to go through various phases. Like the ugly larva, and you have to start thinking about yourself, looking into yourself in the form of a pupa. When you undergo all these phases, then only you can come out as a beautiful butterfly. So in life also, if you want to achieve great things, you have to undergo through these processes. So the nature is going to teach you a lot of things. So observe the nature, and pick up things from that and mold your lives. So this is what is happening in Lead India Bharat Ratna school. It is totally different from the conventional schools, wherein in the conventional schools, it is passing the examinations and getting the ranks. But here in Lead India Bharat Ratna school, it is making of an individual who is going to make the nation proud. So this is what we are looking from all of you. And I mean, once Dr. Kalam told us one thing. Nowadays, he observed a lot of youngsters are wearing T-shirts with Los Angeles written on it, with New York written on it, with London written on it. So Dr. Kalam used to tell us, you have to make India so great that students of New York, students of London, students of Los Angeles wear T-shirts with Bharat, India written on it. So this is the India we are all dreaming. So who can make it? You can make it as youngsters. So take this as a great opportunity and take each day as an important day and make the best use of the day and try to get as much knowledge as possible, try to learn as much as possible, and try to pick up so many things from your parents and also from your teachers and also from the society, and grow like an individual, and let us all together make this nation great. So finally, well, because a lot of students keep asking me, sir, what should be our goals in our life? So I usually keep telling the students 3 goals in their lives. The first one is, because of you, the name of your family, the place where you belong to, the state to which you belong, and the nation Bharat should get great name because of your efforts. Second thing is, one day you all should become chief guests to Lead India Bharat Ratna School. One day, Sudershan Acharyaji Garu should pick up phone and inform your parents that he wants so and so as chief guest for a function in his school. That would be a great feeling. Going as a chief guest to your alma mater is the greatest thing what you can think of in your life. The third one is, what Dr. Kalam always used to tell, your signature should become autograph. So these are the 3 goals which you should have in your life. So these 3 goals will be driving you to achieve excellence. Always look after, always think of excellence. Success is going to run after you. So try to become excellent individuals, try to become excellent students, try to become excellent children. So all the best to all of you. You are in the safe hands and you are in the right institution, and we are all anxiously looking forward for you achieving great excellence in your lives, and in the process making all of us feel proud of you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Sir, thank you for that powerful message. Thank you for sharing one of my favorite quotes of education, that education is what remains after we have left schools and colleges. So I want to remind all of us, including teachers and the parents, that education is not just about academics or literacy, reading and writing. It's much more than that. It is about the values that we get into our system. It is about the work habits. It's about the habits in general that we pick up. So all of that which actually transforms us is what education is all about. And I want to remind our parents that knowing that education is not just about marks or grades, we have to look at education in a different perspective about what it gives to children, the transformation and being contributing members to the community. So all this is what education is all about. And children, I want to reiterate what Sir said. Remember the 4 things that he mentioned: respecting your parents, respecting your teachers, choosing friends wisely, and make sure you develop the habit of reading. We cannot underemphasize, and at school we always say that reading takes you to places that you cannot go physically. So remember these things. And sir, thank you. I felt like you could just continue for another 2 hours and we would not get bored. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your words. And also I thank Acharya Garu and also Sri Pullela Gopichan for being there in this function. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. So I would like to thank Acharya ji for helping us to connect with such influential people. I think that's one of the privilege of working with Lead India Bharat Ratna School.